Kyoto streets. Day, 1180. A city burns. Smoke stains the dawn sky. Wooden structures collapse in roaring flames. The air crackles with heat and panic. Screams of women and children pierce the chaos. Men in crude armor run through the streets. They are the Taira soldiers. They wield bloody spears. They laugh as they loot. Hidden in shadows, a figure watches, eyes like chips of obsidian. The figure is Tomoe Gozen. She is 25. Her beauty is severe, a carved statue of a goddess. Her long black hair is tied back simply. She wears a travel-stained kimono. A tanto dagger rests in her sash. She does not breathe. She does not blink. A Taira soldier drags a young girl by the hair. The girl struggles and weeps. Tomoe's hand goes to her dagger, but a larger hand rests on her shoulder. She turns. Minamoto. No Yoshinaka stands behind her. He is 30, a bear of a man, wild hair, a beard like a thicket, eyes that see everything. He is her lord. He is her lover. Yoshinaka shakes his head once. Not yet, he whispers. His voice is gravel and earth. We wait for the main force. Tomoe looks back at the girl. Her knuckles are white on the dagger. Yoshinaka's hand remains on her shoulder. A weight and an anchor. EXT, Kyoto outskirts. Later, the Minamoto camp sprawls across a field. 1,000 men ready for war. Their banners snap in the wind. The white Minamoto Mon. The rising sun. Yoshinaka stands on a command platform. His generals flank him. Among them Tomoe. She now wears a full suit of Oyoroi armor, lacquered scales of red and black. A horned kabuto helmet rests under her arm. She is the only woman among them. The men glance at her, some with respect, some with poorly hidden scorn. Yoshinaka addresses his men. His voice booms. The Taira have defiled the capital. They hold our emperor prisoner. They believe themselves gods. Today we remind them they are men. Today we send them to Yomi, the underworld. A roar rises from the troops. Swords beat against shields. Tomoe watches Yoshinaka. Her face is a mask of devotion. A gruff general named Kaneka speaks. He is old, his face a roadmap of scars. My lord, the Taira outnumber us 3-1. Their cavalry is heavy. Their archers are many. This is a death charge. Yoshinaka smiles a wolf's smile. All charges are death charges. We choose the manner of our dying. He turns to Tomoe. Tomoe Gozen, you will lead the vanguard. A stunned silence falls. Kaneka's face purples. My lord, that is unheard of. Let a woman lead our finest riders. It is an insult. Yoshinaka does not look at Kaneka. He looks only at Tomoe. Can you do it? Tomoe meets his gaze. I will cut the head from their serpent. She says it simply. A statement of fact. Kaneka spits on the ground. Foolishness. Yoshinaka finally turns to the old general. Your daughter Kaneka, the one the Taira took from the street this morning. Shall we leave her fate to chance? Or shall we send our very best to retrieve her? Kaneka's anger dies. Shame floods his features. He bows deeply to Tomoe. My apologies. Tomoe nods once. No words. EXT, UJI River, battlefield, day. The Taira army waits. A sea of men and horses and steel. Their banners are red. The air hums with the sound of bowstrings, the smell of oil and sweat. Across the river, the Minamoto forces are a mere ripple. Tomoe sits astride a massive black warhorse. Her helmet is on. The mempo mask hides her face. She holds a long naginata. Its curved blade glints. She is a demon of war, a statue of fury. Behind her, 300 mounted samurai wait. Their loyalty is to her, earned in a dozen smaller battles. She raises her naginata, forward. Her voice is clear and sharp, a shrike's call. She kicks her horse. The beast explodes into motion. They charge straight for the river. Hooves thunder. The earth shakes. Taira archers loose their arrows. A black cloud against the sun. Tomoe does not flinch. She rides into the storm. Arrows clatter against armor. Horses scream and fall. She does not look back. Her horse hits the water. Spray flies like diamond dust. They are across in seconds. She crashes into the Taira front line. Her naginata whirls. A silver blur. Heads tumble. Arms are severed. She creates a circle of carnage. Her riders follow her. They wedge into the Taira force like a spear. Tomoe's world narrows. The rhythm of the kill. Cut, parry, thrust. Blood hot on her hands. The screams are distant. She sees only the next target. A Taira captain rallies his men. He points at her. The demon? Kill the demon! 5 soldiers converge on her. She spins her horse. The naginata sweeps in a wide arc. 2 fall. She drives the point into a third's throat. Drops the weapon. Draws her tachi sword in one fluid motion. She blocks a downward strike. The force shivers up her arm. She twists. Her sword finds a gap in a soldier's armor. He gasps. She kicks him off her blade. The final attacker is young, terrified. She sees his eyes. She ends him quickly. A mercy. She looks up. Through the chaos, she sees a palanquin, a Taira commander. She spurs her horse. Nt. Taira command tent. Continuous. The commander is Lord Taira no Minamoto. He is poring over a map, shouting orders. The flap of his tent tears open. Tomoe stands there, dripping blood, her sword in hand. Minamoto stares. He cannot comprehend her. A woman, in his tent, guards rush her. She moves like water, dodges a spear thrust, severs the spearman's hand, drives her sword into the chest of another. She is before Minamoto. She places the tip of her bloodied sword at his throat. Yield, she says. Your life for your army's retreat. Minamoto trembles. He nods. He croaks the order. Sound the retreat. XT battlefield. Later. The Taira forces are in disarray, retreating to the city. The Minamoto cheer. Victory is theirs. Tomoe removes her helmet. Her face is streaked with sweat and grime. She breathes hard. Yoshinaka rides to her. His eyes glow with pride and passion. He reaches out, wipes a smear of blood from her cheek. Today a legend is born, he says. Tonight the poets will sing of Tomoe Gozen, the woman who broke the Taira line. Tomoe looks at the dead, the price of legend. She says nothing. Yoshinaka is now the master of Kyoto. He holds court in the grand hall. He sits on the dais. Tomoe sits beside him, lower but present. This too is unheard of. The court nobles whisper. They eye Tomoe with fear and fascination. Yoshinaka drinks sake. His mood is expansive. We will restore order. The emperor will be freed. The Minamoto will rule justly. An elderly noble steps forward. Lord Yoshinaka. Your cousin, Minamoto no Yoritomo. He has raised an army in the east. He claims you seek the throne for yourself. He names you a rebel. The hall goes silent. Yoshinaka's cup freezes halfway to his lips. Yoritomo. He says the name like a curse. My pious cousin. He fears my glory. He fears my right hand. He looks at Tomoe. Let him fear. We defeated the Taira. We will defeat him too. Tomoe feels a chill, a premonition. She sees the path ahead. Blood upon blood, war without end. Int Yoshinaka's private chambers later. Tomoe kneels. Polishing her sword, Yoshinaka paces. Yoritomo is a politician. He sits in Kamakura. He buys loyalty with gold and promises. He has never faced me in battle. Tomoe looks up. He does not need to face you. She says, he needs only to wait. Kyoto is a cage. The nobles hate us. The people are starving. Our men grow restless. Yoshinaka stops pacing. He kneels before her, takes her hands. You are my strength, Tomoe. With you I am unconquerable. We will make a new world. You and I. He kisses her. Tomoe kisses him back, but her eyes are open. Seeing the shadows on the wall, EXT, Kyoto countryside, day 1183. A year has passed. Yoshinaka's rule is harsh. He is paranoid, purging real and imagined enemies. Tomoe rides through a village. It is burned, the work of Yoshinaka's troops. Punishment for harboring Taira sympathizers. Children stare from the ruins, their eyes hollow. Tomoe's heart tightens. She returns to the palace, NT Palace Council Room. Continuous. Yoshinaka is in a rage. He throws a scroll. Traitors, all of them. They communicate with Yoritomo. They plot my downfall. Kaneka speaks carefully. My lord, perhaps a softer hand. The people suffer. Yoshinaka slams his fist. The people must learn obedience. Fear is the only language they understand. Tomoe enters. All eyes turn to her. Yoshinaka's rage softens slightly. Tomoe, what news from the northern road? Tomoe's voice is flat. The village of Asaka is no more, as you commanded. She does not say she saw the children. She does not say she feels sick. Yoshinaka nods. Good. Let it be a lesson. He turns back to his maps. Tomoe watches him. The man she loves is disappearing, replaced by a tyrant. She sees the fear in the eyes of his generals. She sees the trap closing. XT outside Kyoto, day 1184. A massive army appears on the horizon. The banners of Minamoto no Yoritomo, and those of his younger brothers, Yori and Yoshitsune. They have come to destroy Yoshinaka. The hunter is now the hunted. NT. Yoshinaka's fortress. Night. A war council of desperation. We are outnumbered 10-1, says a general. We cannot hold the city. We must flee north, to our homeland. Yoshinaka looks old. The fire in his eyes is guttering. Run, he whispers. I do not run, Tomoe speaks. We fight, but not here. We draw them out. We choose the ground. Yoshinaka looks at her, a ghost of a smile. Always the warrior. He says, we make our stand at Owazu. It is good ground. Ext, Owazu Plain, dawn. A bleak, windy place. Reeds and frozen earth. Yoshinaka's forces are a tiny island. 500 men. Surrounded by the vast sea of Yoritomo's army. Thousands upon thousands. Tomoe adjusts her armor. Her breath steams in the cold air. Yoshinaka approaches. He is in full battle regalia. He takes her hands. This is the end, my love. I have walked a path of blood. I have no regrets. But you must not die here. Tomoe shakes her head. I stay. I fight. Yoshinaka's eyes are wet. For me, you must live. Live and tell them. Tell them Yoshinaka was not a monster. Tell them we once dreamed of peace. He presses a small silk pouch into her hand. Inside is a lock of his hair and a poem. Now go! He mounts his horse. He draws his great sword. Forward. He cries and rides to his death. Tomoe watches him go. Her soul tears in two. She mounts her own horse. She ties the silk pouch to her armor. Over her heart, the Battle of Owazu. Chaos. A slaughter. Yoshinaka's men are brave. They are cut down like wheat. Tomoe fights like a woman possessed. Her naginata is a scythe. She seeks not victory but a worthy death. She sees Yoshinaka. Surrounded by a dozen enemies, his horse is killed beneath him. He fights on foot, roaring like a bear. She tries to reach him, but the press of bodies is too great. A giant of a man blocks her path. He is Honda no Morashige, a famed warrior of Yoritomo's army. He laughs. A woman, on a battlefield. Go home, witch. He levels his spear. Tomoe does not answer with words. She attacks. Their fight is brutal. Morashige is strong, but Tomoe is swift. She is grace. She is fury. She faints, drops low. Her naginata slices upward, severing the tendons behind his knee. He bellows in pain. She spins the weapon and brings the blade down on his neck. His head rolls. She picks it up by the top knot, ties it to her saddle, a final trophy. She looks for Yoshinaka. She sees him fall, a spear in his side, arrows piercing his armor. He looks toward her. Their eyes meet across the field. He smiles. Then he is gone, swallowed by the enemy. Tomoe freezes. The purpose leaves her. Her lord is dead. Her love is dead. She remembers his words. You must live. She turns her horse, cuts her way through the fray. She becomes a ghost, vanishing into the reeds. The sounds of battle fade behind her. XT, Mountain Pass. Days later, Tomoe stumbles. Her armor is gone. She wears simple peasant clothes. Her sword is hidden in a bundle. She is wounded. A cut on her leg. Her eyes are empty. She finds a small shrine. She collapses before it. She takes out the silk pouch. She holds it to her chest. She does not weep. Her tears are all spent. An old priestess finds her. She tends Tomoe's wounds. She asks no questions. She gives Tomoe water and rice. You have the eyes of one who has seen hell. The priestess says, Tomoe says nothing. You may stay here. The world does not come to this mountain. Tomoe looks at the old woman. She looks at the quiet shrine, the peaceful trees. She thinks of Yoshinaka's dream. A new world. She thinks of the burned villages, the dead children. She shakes her head. I cannot stay, but I do not know where to go. The priestess nods. The path reveals itself. Walk and you will find it. XT rural village. Months later. Tomoe walks. She comes to a small village by a river. She sees a group of bandits. They harass a farmer, demanding his last bag of rice. Tomoe watches. Her hand tightens on her bundle. The farmer's daughter stands in front of her father, a young girl of 16, defiant. The bandit leader leers at her. Tomoe steps forward. "Leave them," she says. Her voice is quiet but carries. The bandit leader turns. He sees a tired woman in travel clothes. He laughs. "Or what?" Tomoe unties her bundle. Her sword falls into her hand. She holds it with a familiar ease. The bandits stop laughing. She says nothing more. She simply stands there, a silent promise of violence. The bandits back away. They flee. The farmer and his daughter bow. "Thank you," they say. "Who are you?" Tomoe looks at the girl. She sees the defiance. She sees a spark. "I am no one," she says. "Just a traveler." The girl looks at the sword. "You are a samurai." Tomoe does not deny it. The girl's eyes shine. "Teach me." Tomoe is taken aback. "Why?" "So no one can take from us again. So I can protect my home." Tomoe looks at the farmer. He nods slowly. "There is a need here." "A purpose." Tomoe sheathes her sword. "Very well." XT Village Dojo. Years later, 1190. A simple open-air structure. Tomoe is older. Lines on her face. Her hair has strands of gray. She wears a simple kimono. Before her, a line of students. Men and women? Young and old. They practice with wooden naginata. Tomoe walks among them, adjusting a grip here, a stance there. The girl from years ago is now a young woman. Her name is Hana. She is Tomoe's best student, fast and fierce. Hana executes a perfect form. Tomoe gives a slight nod, pride in her eyes. The village is peaceful, prosperous. Bandits do not come here. They speak of the witch who teaches the villagers to fight. The ghost of Awazu, a rider, arrives, a samurai in fine armor. He bears the crest of the Minamoto, but not Yoritomo. This is for Yoshitsune, Yoshitsune the hero, the brother who defeated Yoshinaka. The rider dismounts. He bows to Tomoe. "Lady Tomoe, Lord Yoshitsune sends his respects. He knows you are here. He offers you a position, a commander in his guard, a return to glory." The villagers stop their practice. They watch silently. Tomoe looks at the samurai. She looks at her students. She looks at Hana. "Tell Lord Yoshitsune I thank him. But my war is over. I have found my battlefield." The samurai looks confused. This is a great honor. To refuse. Tomoe smiles a small, sad smile. "The greatest honor is to live in peace. Tell him that." The samurai mounts his horse. He rides away. Hana approaches. "You could have gone back. You could have been a legend again." Tomoe places a hand on Hana's shoulder. "Legends are for songs. This," she gestures to the village. "The dojo. The students. This is real. This is what we fought for and never found." Protected Hana. AXT Village, sunset. Tomoe walks alone by the river. She takes the old silk pouch from her kimono. She opens it. She reads the faded poem for the 1,000th time, like the morning dew. "I fade away, yet our dream remains." In the blade of grass, in the steadfast stone, she places the poem and the lock of hair on the water. She watches them float away, carried by the current. A final release. She turns. She walks back to the dojo, to her students, to her home. Her back is straight. Her eyes are clear. The sun sets behind her, painting the sky in colors of fire and blood and peace.